Next, we will have the second opening remarks from Professor Miguel Angel Martin Lopez from Universidad de Sevilla, academia and its role in sustainable food system and present harvest collaboration. Professor Martin Lopez, the screen is yours.
Okay, wait a moment. I try to see you. I have I can not. Okay, wait a moment. Well, okay, I can speak. I cannot see you. I'm very happy to see today here with you, with my friends of Indonesia. We have a very interesting project of the European Union Harvest project, and we hope that this was the first project, and we can make more projects in the future. It's really important working in a network, no, for to obtain a good result for Antrop, no, the right peace and rice, working people working in rural areas. It's very important, no. This is an important declaration, and we need to make effort for to obtain a good implementation and a wider recognition, acceptation of the UNDROP. Precisely, we are making here in Spain a coalition, friends of UNDROP, in order to pressing our government for to obtain the approval of the declaration. You know that Spain, like other European countries, was establishing an extension, no positive vote for UNDROP. We are working a lot, academia, Via Campesina organization in Spain, agricultural syndicates, and other associations for to obtain the Spanish approval of the UNDROP, but it was not possible. No, so but we think that this is the moment. At this moment, we can, because it's very important for Spain also to have the UNDROP, the mechanism of UNDROP, and an implementation of the rights established in the UNDROP. So we are working and we are pressing, we are calling for meetings with our government authorities, and we hope that UNDROP was making in Spain as a reality. No? We are in contact. I know that Genevieve, our colleague, in an excellent intervention before mine, is helping also Spanish organization. Precisely in Valencia, past 1 month ago, was a forum for UNDROP, so it's very important. No? I'm happy also to be here because we are signing a very important understanding agreement between University of Sevilla and also University, Catholic University of Indonesia. We are very happy. This is the last agreement signing by our rector, because yesterday was elected Professor Carmen, the first woman president rector in the University of Sevilla. No? We are also very happy. It's a good news because Professor Simamata knows Professor Vargas, the new president, the new rector. She is very engaged with a wider cooperation with Indonesia. No? So she's supporting a lot of our project, and we hope that you, the colleagues of the university, can be here in Spain, and we hope also to be in February in Indonesia. No? This is very important to obtain a strong cooperation between us. No? But I have some ideas here for the debate in order to the agroforestry, because it's a part very important for the UNDROP, for peasants, right? Peasants are people working in rural areas, because here in Spain, last summer was very, very hard for the fires. we can the fact 340,000 hectares of land was losing, burning. The fire is attacking, provoked by the climate change, and is real a big problem here in Spain and in other European countries. Fire, summer fires, because hot, the rising of the temperature, the climate is changing, and fire is a real problem. And the problem is coming also for not have the protection to the land. It is very important to have a protection of the land because to eliminate the risk of fire. And for this, UNDROP is very important because the UNDROP has the right to land, protecting land, establishing measures for the protection and to have a capacity. So it's really very important. We have traditional system of property of the land, communal land, the commons was in Spain traditional, also in Europe, but it's losing. No, the privatization of land, losing land, rural areas is losing the protection. For that, UNDROP is at the moment one of the only instrument for this. No, we need to have this idea to make effort for reclaiming the right to land. No, it's very important. No, for agroforestry, because it is also very important. No, I have also other ideas, but for this is important. So if we can remember the elaboration of the UNDROP, we can remember that the problem for European countries to supporting the declaration was two new rights: the right to land and the right to semillas, las semillas in Spain language.
Seeds.
Things, the right to seeds. In English, semens in French also. We need to make effort for because this is the two more important rights in human rights in the declaration. No, I remember. No, I speak with the European Union officers. We need to support UNDROP. We said no, is eliminate the word right. We support it. We can, peasant has protection of the land or the seas, but no the word right, the right, human right, no? But is for Vía Campesina, for all the person supporting UNDROP, this is very important, and it's true. And I think that we need to make an effort to reclaiming this. And this is the moment, basically, I think, for the recognition, the need to recognition here in Spain and in Europe also. There is some countries in Europe supporting the UNDROP, no? Portugal, also Switzerland, it's not European Union, but it's near, Belgium, Luxembourg. But I think that Spain has a tradition very important in agriculture and in agroforestry and in pastoralism. No, it's very important. No, in order the protection of the land against fire, the key is the right to land. No? This is a very important idea. But there is also a very important idea for UNDROP. We have here in a crisis or rural areas, is losing population. People, young people have no opportunities in rural areas. So it's necessary to support the UNDROP to have diversity. This is the new idea. So European Union has some interesting policies, but this policy needs to have a human rights approach. And UNDROP has this approach in this question, no? About the very important of obtaining the smart development of rural areas, no? For young people returning back or coming back to the land, to the agriculture, also to have some diversity. There is some ideas, heritage, new policies, the green European new initiatives, but in all the initiatives, it's necessary to have UNDROP, no? And we can make effort in this way or direction. For example, there is a very important initiative at the moment. We have supporting it. This is a European initiative, popular initiative for the right to food. Its beginning is in all the countries of Europe, in order to adopt rules or regulation of the European Union that is binding for all the European countries for the supporting the UNDROP, no? This is very important, no? So I think that we need to have a close relationships between smart rural development, heritage of wait a moment. Wait. Sí, me da un minuto y le llamo en un minuto. Un segundo, por favor. Ah, vale, pues sí, llámeme en 5 minutos, por favor. Gracias. So, it's very important this idea, no? To have the supporting of the links between smart rural development, supporting rural areas, the European initiative, but UNDROP is important to be the key in this question. And it's true that we can see, for example, Spain, that is not supporting the UNDROP at the first moment. People say that the problem was collective rights, because there is some United States expert lawyers that this is not possible. But we have the tradition here in European, in Spanish, for example, in Valencia, for collective rights. This is very important, no? So we need to also for lawyers working against these ideas of the negation of the collective right. No? Also, it's important. I have some ideas important. For example, this is hunting in agroforestry. No, some ideas also for agroforestry, sustainable hunting. No, this is important. This is we can speak on also diversity in rural areas to have new economical activities. And for example, sustainable hunting is very important. Natural resource, cork, using cork is very important also in Spain, and it's necessary to develop this as agroforestry. And one idea that is important in agroforestry is against the problem of fires, is precisely that we need diversity to have to have a new development on agroforestry in areas on the basis of diversity. So the initiatives for transitions, to have new lands, protection of land, that is beginning to elaborate in European Union institution, needs to be on the basis of UNDROP and the right to land. No? This is for the debate. No, Well, I have some also some ideas, no, but we can debate. So I think it's important also because we have on drop. It's a very important instrument. There is new rights, the two more controversial, right to seize, right to land. But we need also to begin the implementation. It's important, national implementation, but also to begin to new developments. So it's important also to develop more pastoralist rights. We need to develop concrete new development for this. Small scale fisheries, people working in fisheries, and also people working and living for agroforestry need to be elaborated. So, UNDROP is not the end of the elaboration of rights. We need to be an umbrella agreement for new development. No, this is also important. But it's true. We think that is very important in this moment to make efforts for the implementation, and also I think here in Spain and in Europe for to obtain the support of our government, because we are very sad, no, that here in Spain, the academia, very universities, also Via Campesina in Spain, Andalusia, in the south of my colleagues of Indonesia, see Andalusia, this is agriculture, is the heritage, traditional, no? So we need also to be in contact with you. Indonesia is the born of this peace and right is in Indonesia. Indonesia is very important. We see we need to be close. We need to working together. I hope to see you in February. I'm going with other colleagues to go to Indonesia. It's important also see we can make some conference, and we are very happy if you came again here in Spain. We need to working together with new projects. Agroforestry is very important. Also here in some parts of Andalusia and in the north of Spain, we have very important problems. Climate change is important. Agroforestry, development, diversity is very important. Initiative, political initiative is not sufficient. It's necessary to have human rights. UNDROP is very successful instrument for this. There is no other instrument at the moment in international law. So I'm happy to be here in this conference, and I don't know well, I can speak more ideas that I have here note, but I think that the debate could be more interesting and more productive. Thank you so much.